After we buried Leo, the world turned silent and gray. 4 days after the funeral, my phone buzzed with a new voicemail, no number, no caller ID. I almost deleted it, but something made me listen. Static, then a voice, Leo's voice, distorted, distant but unmistakable. "Sarah, it wasn't what they said." My heart stopped. I played it again and again. Leo was gone. I'd seen his grave, read the accident report, a single car crash, no foul play, yet here was his voice breaking every law of nature. Was I losing my mind? Was this just a glitch, or my grief conjuring ghosts? But the message was clear, it wasn't what they said. The police had closed the case, no questions, no doubts, but now, doubt was all I had. Was there more to Leo's death than anyone realized? The silence I dreaded was gone, replaced by a chilling mystery. I couldn't ignore it. I needed to know what Leo was trying to tell me. The message planted a seed of suspicion in my grief. I started questioning everything I thought I knew. Was this a warning? A clue? I replayed our last conversations in my mind, searching for meaning. The world felt suddenly unstable, as if reality itself had shifted. I was haunted by his voice, by the possibility that his story wasn't over. The line between memory and haunting blurred. I was no longer just grieving, I was searching for answers, for truth, for Leo. And the only thing I knew for sure, I couldn't let this go. Leo and I were inseparable. He chased adventure. I clung to the familiar. Our childhood was built on secrets and silent understandings. His death shattered that bond, leaving me unmoored. At the funeral, people spoke of his free spirit, but I knew the shadows he carried. I tried to tell my mother about the voicemail. She dismissed it as grief's trick. Alone with Leo's voice echoing in my head, I started looking back. He'd been distant before the crash, preoccupied. I remembered him mentioning old family secrets. At the time, I ignored it. Now it felt like a clue. My parents retreated into denial, but I couldn't. I was left with questions and the sense that Leo's message was just the beginning. I had to follow where it led. The voicemails kept coming, always broken, always from a blocked number. "Find the box," one said. Another, "Liar." My dreams grew vivid, a crash, a dark sedan, a key, our grandparents' attic. I searched Leo's apartment, desperate for answers, nothing until the dreams pointed me to the past. I called my father, asking about the attic's contents. He was evasive, insisting it was all junk. But I heard hesitation in his voice. Why was he hiding something? The wall of family silence was cracking. I knew I had to push further. The clues were leading me somewhere real. I was ready to follow. My father's reluctance was all the confirmation I needed. I went to the old family garage, key in hand. Among dusty boxes, I found a small, locked metal box, and the ornate brass key from my dream. Inside, letters from my grandmother to a man who wasn't my grandfather, and a birth certificate for a brother my father never knew. Leo had discovered the secret. Our father had an older brother, given up for adoption. A recent letter from Leo to our father revealed everything. Leo wanted to tell the truth. Suddenly, Leo's distraction, his arguments, made sense. The family secret was alive, and Leo had found it. Then, the final voicemail. He knows. The pieces clicked into place. Leo's death was no longer just an accident. The truth was dangerous. Someone wanted it buried. I was closer to the answer, but more afraid than ever. The past was no longer silent. Who knows? The question haunts me. The police closed the case, but I can't. The voicemails have stopped, but the silence is different now, charged with secrets. Closure is a myth. Some stories never end. Was it really Leo reaching out, or my own desperate need for answers? Maybe it doesn't matter. His message changed everything. I may never know the full truth, but I'll keep searching, living in the space between knowing and not knowing. That's how I'll honor Leo, by never letting the questions die.